Hey everyone, it's Lance from Cinematic Galaxy here, and I'm finally here to review the film The Perks of Being a Wallflower for you guys, which came out last year. It stars Logan Lerman, Ezra Miller, and Emma Watson, and basically it's this kind of coming-of-age teenage story. I'm not really going to go too much into the plot, but anyway, I just want to let you guys know that my first real interest in this movie came from the fact that Emma Watson was in it. And whether you guys know or not, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan of the books and the films. And those were actually the first reviews I ever did. I have them all on my channel. They're pretty terrible. Their reviews are, but they're still up there. You know, that's how I started out. So yeah, they're up. And Emma Watson, you know, Hermione. Enough said. But anyway, once I heard that this film was actually really good, I was always interested in checking it out. And actually, prior to checking it out, I recently read the book. And I actually just finished the book a few minutes prior to watching the film. The book only took me like 2 days to read. It's not very long at all. Pretty easy to get through. And I liked the book quite a bit. And I have to say that the film I thought was very good. It's very interesting because the film is directed by by the actual author of the book, Steven Chbosky, I believe is his name. And overall, a good film. I didn't think that it was maybe as amazing as what a lot of people have made it out to be, but that's just me. It's just my opinion, you know. All this is very subjective, but I thought it was a very good film. I might feel a little differently if I hadn't have read the book, because even though this movie is directed by the author of the book, there are quite a few things that are left out, and some things that I would have liked to have seen in the film that weren't, but overall, very faithful adaptation, very good adaptation. I thought all the actors were very well chosen for the roles. Logan Lerman as Charlie, the main character, I thought he was great. Really, really great for that part. Really fit how I saw that character in the book. And Emma Watson was also really, really good. There were moments where her accent was actually kind of creeping through, that she had to do an American accent. But overall, I thought she did very well. And her strong acting, I'm not talking about accent-wise, but just her strong acting in general was what really helped her performance. And she was really good in this film. They were probably my favorite parts of the film. Ezra Miller was also really good for the part he had to play. And just all the acting all across the board was very, very good from everyone involved. You know, it was very well done, and overall the story was very good. And there were actually moments, like in the book, that I nearly teared up and cried. I mean, you know, this stuff gets pretty emotional at times. And yeah, overall, I think this is a very kind of relatable, maybe not directly relatable, but and its kind of core message is pretty relatable, I think. As a coming-of-age story, you know, it's kind of related of all the doubts that people might have upon starting high school and making new friends and stuff like that. And yeah, there are definitely moments that I connected with, you know. I mean, just moments that kind of do ring true to you a bit, as a, you know, when you think back to how you were in high school, or if you are in high school, how you are growing up right now. So I think it's a very good film for that. And overall, yeah, this was a strong film. It was not, again, I didn't love the film, but I didn't really love the book either. I just thought it was a nice read, and I thought it had a good message to it overall. And that's how I feel about the film, to say the least. I mean, it wasn't mind-blowingly amazing to me, but it was still very good for what it was. I liked a lot of the songs in this film. I really liked how the film had a kind of 90s vibe to it, you know, because it takes place in the 90s, how they had cassettes and everything. I thought that was really cool. The music was really good. And I do wish, though, that I think the film actually could have been 2 hours or 2.5 hours long. It was just under 2 hours, like an hour and 42 minutes. I think it could have been 2.5 hours. And that way, they could have fit way more into the film that was left out from the book. But overall, very faithful. Well done overall. I really enjoyed it. A lot of people are really enjoying it, which is good. And I'm going to give The Perks of Being a Wallflower probably a solid B+. I thought it was a very good film. It was just something about it for some reason. I can't really say I just loved it and I just have to rush out and buy it or see it again. But no, it was definitely good. It was very good to see Emma Watson in something again. I'm very excited for her prospects as an actress because I grew up with Harry Potter. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about the film. And anyway, Oh, stay tuned for my top 10 of 2012 list. I do have that coming, so stay tuned probably within the next week or so for that, or sooner. So anyway, look forward to that. This is Lance from Cinematic Galaxy signing off.